Hello and welcome to Sculpt Studio. My name is Devaney, and today I'm going to guide you through an advanced yoga flow and block workout. Today we're going to focus on your power, your strength, endurance, and flow. So grab your mat and your water, get your block, meet me on the mat, and let's get started. We're going to begin today's workout in child's pose. So meet me there. Take a couple deep inhales through the nose and exhales through the mouth, just preparing your body for today's workout. Okay, next we're gonna go on all fours and go into a little cat-cow sequence. So on top of the cat and cow, I'm kind of moving my head and tail laterally as well to bring more space and fluidity into the spine. So do whatever feels good for you here to warm up your body. Okay, and next we're gonna grab a hold of that block and put it on the ground on our right side. We're gonna lift that left leg and bring it into a lunge. Now I just want you to rock back and forth from runner's lunge into a nice little half split, finding space in the legs. Really stretching through that hamstring and using your breath as we warm up the body. Good, and do a couple bounces here just to really open up that hamstring, and then we're gonna take it over to the other side. Really sinking into the hips, letting them breathe, opening up the chest, sitting back in that hamstring, only going deeper on the exhales. Good, let's go all the way up. And sitting it back, a couple bounces here. Again, breathing into that hamstring, take it back. Go ahead, sit into a little squat here. Reaching those arms out front, dropping the head, dropping the jaw, really letting any tension just melt off you. Good, and a little play here with the hips. Rocking back and forth, grabbing our arms. Now we're gonna bring our left leg front into pigeon pose. If you have tight hips, I will go ahead and grab that block, put it under your sits bones. Make sure your hips are aligned, spine is nice and straight. Go ahead and adjust as much as you need here. Then we're gonna lift up our chest and our arms are gonna follow. Deep inhale here, looking up at the sky. Breathing in, just getting ready for today's practice, warming up the body, challenging your strength and balance. Good, stay with it, warming up the shoulder joints. Now I'm gonna take it all the way forward because that's what feels good to me today. Sitting in that glute, breathing into it. Let's go ahead, roll back up and move it over to the other side. Same thing here. Spine nice and straight, hips aligned. Shoulders tall, chest open. We're gonna take a big inhale with our arms. Go ahead, big inhale, look up at the sky. Just moving in a way that feels good to you. Breathing, finding that strength and balance. Bring it to cactus, open up that throat. Moving the way your body is calling to. Remember, we're just warming up, so let it feel good. Waking up the body. Good, take it back to down dog. Couple breaths here. Bend those knees. Walk out your dog if you need to. Walk up. We're gonna go into a nice yogi squat. Find rest, find your breath. And rolling back. Grab your block, arms are gonna go over your head. Inhaling and exhaling here, quick savasana. Again, coming into your body. Little plow, rolling up, inhaling, exhaling, and grab a drink of water. Let's begin. Okay, we're gonna put the block in between our knees and start with boat pose. We're gonna start with a hold here. Core engaged, belly button into spine, breath activated. We're gonna drop those toes down, little toe taps, 10 reps, core engaged. You can do it. Grab that block in between your hands, and we're gonna hold it here. Find that stabilization in your sits bones. Making sure our back is not arched. Another round of toe taps here, 10 reps. 4, you got it, 5, 6, 7, 8, almost there. 2 more, 10. Good, we're gonna hold it here. Beautiful, set it on down. Block to the side. We're gonna flip it over, and we're gonna bring our block into our knees. I absolutely love this variation of plank because it really focuses on the inner thighs and our balance in the pelvic floor. So go ahead, get to plank. Hold that core in, energy throughout the head and the heels. Find the strength and push the ground away. Making sure we're not holding our breath, but utilizing our breath through today's workout. Good. I'm gonna start to rock back and forth here in a second. Just engaging my core a little bit more here. If the normal plank feels good to you, please stay there. I just do this to activate the core just a little bit more. Good. Come on down, roll on up. Take the block out of your knees. And we're gonna take it back into the supine position. Sitting directly on our sits bones, block again in between our knees. We're gonna go into a little V-sit block handoff variation here. So go ahead, go in that V-sit. If you need to take a look up here to watch me, go ahead. We're just gonna switch from block in the legs to block to the hands. Take your time, utilize your core. Feel the strength in your quads and your shoulders working as well. Good, activate that core. We're gonna go into a little pulse sequence here. Go ahead, pulse for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lay it down, find rest. Beautiful, and rolling on up, bringing that block over to the side. We're gonna go into a side plank variation with the block on our hips for balance. So go ahead, get comfortable. Anchor that block into your hip. Find the strength, core engaged, reach up to the sky, and let's hold it here. Beautiful. Go ahead, grab that block, bring it on down. We're going to take it over on the other side. Find that stabilization in the right forearm, core tight. Feet stacked on top of each other, anchor that block into your hip. Take it up, reach to the sky, and let's hold it here. Beautiful. Slowly come down, grab that block, set it off to the side. Coming on all fours here. Take it up to downward facing dog. On your toes, we're gonna do some down dog push-ups here. Head to the block. So we're not going all the way down. This is great for if you have shoulder issues. The block is a good mediator between you and the floor. Strengthening your shoulder joints. Strengthening those biceps and triceps. Preparing ourselves for handstands. Let's work it out here. Beautiful. Take it on down. Find rest in child's pose. Deep inhales and exhales here. Bring your heart rate down, and we're going to get prepared to do all of that again. Go ahead, roll around those wrists, do some figure eights each way. Take it on up, and we're gonna go into a little puppy pose here, opening up that front body, letting the armpit sink down into the floor, and rolling back up, downward facing dog, and we're gonna get prepared to do all of that again. So here we go, boat pose, block in knees, meet me here. Good, hold it out, core engaged, shoulders down. Finding stabilization here. Finding that internal power. And toe taps. Here we go, 10 reps. Grabbing the block in our hands. Core engaged, using your breath. Find that balance. We're gonna go into our second round of toe taps here. Here we go, 10 reps. Good, sitting on up, turning it over into our block in knees plank variation. Core engaged. You got it. Knees down. Beautiful. Sitting on up, we're going to take it again back into that supine position, block in knees. We're going to go into our V-sit, block, leg and hand handoff. Here we go. And 3, and 2, and 1. Knees go up, feet go up, core activated. Find that V. Let's work it out here. You got it. Stay with it. Keep that core tight. Chest open. Energy throughout the toes. Almost there. Come on, dig deep. You can do it. Pulse it out for 3. Pulse it for 2. And pulse it for 1. Lay back, find rest. You did it. Good, rolling up. We're gonna grab that block and we're gonna go into that side plank variation once again. Good, core tight, anchor that block on the hip. We're gonna press to that forearm, shoot our hips up to the sky. Let our hand follow. 3, 2, 1, hold it out right here. Good, almost there. Core tight. Energy throughout your fingers, reaching to the sky. For 10. For 6. For 4. For 3. And 2. 1, take it down, good work. We're gonna take it over to the other side. Find the other forearm on the mat. Anchor that. Block in the hip. You can do it pressing on up. Hands shooting to the sky. Hold it here, you got it. Come on, you got it. Hold it in. Three, 2, and 1. Take it down. Take the block off, and we're gonna get back onto all fours. And you already know what's next. Let's take it to downward facing dog. Making sure that block is in between our hands, we're gonna go into down dog push-ups. Pressing through each finger, pressing through the palms, squeezing the tricep at the top, core engaged. This is a full body workout. Come on, you can do it. You signed up for it. Advanced yoga flow today. Using your breath. And we're gonna go into the pulses here. 3, 2, 1, pulse it out. Using your breath, don't hold it. 2, 1, drop it down to your knees. Stretch it out, find rest. Good, and rolling out the wrists, coming up to puppy pose. Pressing the armpits into the mat if that feels good to you. Inhaling and exhaling through the mouth, slowing down the heart rate. Good, we're gonna add on here in round 2, we're gonna go to downward facing dog, and then we're gonna lift our legs. So we're gonna do straight leg kickbacks activating our glutes, activating our core, pressing our hands into the ground like we're getting ready to handstand. So use your breath, just a couple reps here, and then we're gonna go into shoulder taps. 2 and 1, just tapping our shoulders, preparing ourselves for any handstand practice we're practicing today. This is a major core workout, so use your breath and press the ground away. Good, step it back. We're gonna try our handstand here. If this is in your practice, great, or if a headstand is, or you can just hit child's pose, whatever your body is calling you to do, go ahead and do that. Let's take it all the way up. Inhaling, arms go up to the sky, and exhale. We're gonna go into our second round of exercises here. So we're gonna grab a block, put it underneath our knee, and we're gonna start with donkey kicks. 10 reps. You got it. So I'm starting on my left leg, so I have my right leg in the air. Focusing on the glute. Here we go, into the knee rainbows, on all fours. Core engaged, pressing the ground away. Beautiful. Good, and we're gonna send that leg back all the way straight and a little bit of crunch to activate the pelvic floor and the lower abs. Good, 10 reps right here, and then we're gonna go into bird dog. Beautiful. So we're gonna go into that bird dog crunch, bringing that hand to knee, activating the core, belly button to spine. 10 reps right here. You got it. Almost there. Control it. And then we have the bird dog hold up next. Beautiful. Hold it out. We're gonna do side glute kicks here. Working on the abduction, straight leg, toes pointed, 10 reps. And then we're gonna send it back and then back out to the side. Back and back out to the side. 5 reps right here. Then we're gonna do 5 reps with our toes pointed to the back. Good, keep that form, then we're gonna take it all to the other side. Beautiful, 10 reps right here, and then we're gonna go into the knee rainbows. Good, core tight, using your breath. Good, straighten that leg all the way out, energy throughout the heel. We're gonna go into that lower body crunch, 10 reps. Beautiful, let's go into that bird dog crunch, 10 reps right here. Good, and we're gonna hold it out. 1 more rep. Hold it up. Energy in the glute. Find that balance. You got it. Good. Place that hand down. We're gonna go into those lateral lifts. You got it. Activate the glute. Core tight. Belly button into spine. Beautiful. Good. Take the leg back. We're gonna go into our straight leg rainbows now. 5 reps right here. And then 5 lifts to the back. Good, activating the glute. And 1. Good, bring it down. We're gonna go into a little wrist stretch sequence here. I'm just rolling my wrist, figure eights both sides. Then I'm gonna stretch the anterior and posterior muscles of my forearm. So take this time, stretch your wrist out. We've been on them a lot. Or you can take this time to stretch out whatever your body is needing. Good. Finishing up here, we're gonna do all of that again, starting with your left knee on the block. And into the glute rainbows here. Core tight, controlling the movement, 10 reps. Good, following along with me, we're reaching out that leg and tucking it in for that lower abdominal pelvic floor contraction. Good, 10 reps right here. Then we're gonna go into the bird dog contraction. 10, okay, bring that arm up, tuck it in, crunch it out, squeezing the abdominals. Good, 5 reps right here, lateral to the back. Then we have 5 just to the back, toe taps. Beautiful, and you already know where we're going next. Over to the other side. I want you to take this moment to check your form. Good, make sure we're really feeling it in our glutes here, driving through the heel. Onto our bird dog sequence, bird dog crunch, and then bird dog hold. Good, and drop that hand. We're gonna take it to the lateral leg lifts. Core engaged, pushing the ground away. 10 reps right here. Beautiful. Into our 5 reps, lateral to back. 5 reps straight back. Beautiful, good work. So we're gonna go into a little active recovery, giving our wrists a little love. I put my hands together and I'm just rolling them around in figure eights both ways. Then we're gonna get into the forearm stretch. If you'd like to grab a drink of water, go ahead, do this now. Or find a stretch that feels good to your body. And just a glimpse of the rest of the workout. We're gonna go through each side one more time. We're gonna test our headstands and our handstands. Then we're gonna go into our final sequence. But for now, meet me in dolphin pose, find rest, find your breath, and really soak in this active recovery. Here we go, taking it back down to all fours. We're going through our final round, right and left. Core tight, use your breath, moving a little bit faster this time. This is the last time we're gonna be doing it on this side, so really make it count, keep your form, and keep that quality of movement. Here we go, and into our bird dog crunch and bird dog hold sequence. Good, hold it out, core tight. We're almost there. Now go into the lateral lifts here, really feeling it in that outer glute. Good, and finishing up on this leg, then we're gonna take it over to the other side. Again, finding a quicker rhythm this time. And just like I said on the other side, this is our last time moving through the sequence, so make sure you keep the mindset of quality over quantity. Good, almost there. We're gonna go into our bird dog, crunch and hold, core tight, using the breath through the movements. Good, go ahead, drop that arm. We're gonna go into the lateral leg lifts. Beautiful, now taking it back and back to lateral 5 reps and then staying back for 5 reps. You got it, you're almost there, keep it up. Three, 2, and 1, good job. Go ahead, sit it back and stretch your wrists. Now we're gonna test our headstands and our handstands if that is a part of your practice. If it is not, go ahead, grab a drink of water or just hang out in child's pose or any other stretch or movement that feels good to you right now. Good, as you can see here, I'm moving into my headstand variation. I'm focusing on stacking my hips over my ribs and relaxing where I need to, and then engaging the muscles that I need to keep this balance. Beautiful, and like I said, we're gonna test our handstands as well. So take some time, play with it. Again, don't be too hard on yourself. If you find a balance, great. If you don't, keep working. Beautiful, and let's grab some water and then we're gonna go into our very last sequence. So take it down to your knees, shake out your wrists, because we just did all the stuff on our hands. Open up that front body with a couple swings. And then we're gonna take it up, open up the armpits, clasp those hands together. Beautiful, and we're gonna get ready to do some push-ups. So go ahead, put that block underneath your chest. If you need to modify, bring those knees down. Find your pace, find the core, and find the strength in the triceps. And I know I said bring your knees down and modify, but I really encourage people to do as many push-ups as they can with the knees off the floor so they can build that strength. Then when you come to muscle failure, then drop your knees, but keep the load on that muscle group. That's how you're gonna grow stronger. So here we're gonna come up to dolphin pose. We're gonna go into revolver split. We're gonna do pulses for the glutes, driving through the heel on the left and then to the right. Remember, form is everything ultimately, so if you need to modify this movement, drop your knees down so you're on all fours and do the same exact thing with the legs. Pulsing through the heel, activating the core, activating the glute. Okay, calm on down. We're gonna move into our next exercise. Going to plank. Dropping our knees down, controlling it in the pelvic floor. You should really feel that activation in the lower abs. Good. Moving to our next exercise, grab the block. We're gonna put the block underneath our glutes. I have my left leg out in front first. We're in pigeon pose. Hands are gonna go behind our head. Spine nice and straight, core tight. We're gonna dip down, stretching in the glute and squeezing on up. This is so good for your core and so good for your hip flexors. So if you're working on your squat or other big compound moves, you wanna train the hip flexors. So movements like this are gonna be essential to your growth. Good, and as you can see here, I'm really working on finding length right there at the top, opening up my front body and the hip flexors. So I'm lengthening and strengthening in this movement. Get ready. We're gonna repeat all of this on the other side, starting with our push-ups. Again, I encourage you to do as many reps as you can with knees lifted off the mat. Until you hit failure, go ahead, drop them, and keep the load on those upper body muscles. And you already know, into our dolphin pose. Revolver split pulses each side. Let's get it. Good. We're actually going to move past the plank this time, and we're going to go into our pigeon pose, hip flexor strengthening. So bring that right leg forward, block underneath the glutes, hands on your head, taking it down and up, and again, finding length in that front body, strengthening the core, and engaging the glutes. Almost there. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Find rest in child's pose. Beautiful. You made it through the work part of today's exercise. Now we're going to go into some yoga poses. So first I'm going to go into pigeon pose, blocks in front of my hands, and I'm going to lift up through my chest and just really sink deeper into the stretch. Good. And we're going to move into a little flow now. So we're going to open up, getting deeper into the hip flexors and quads, holding it here for a couple breaths, exhaling it back down, pushing up, breathing into the hamstring, relaxing the head down. Good, and bringing our feet together for a forward fold. Hands on the blocks, a couple bounces, just getting deeper into the hamstrings. Good, and we're gonna flow, and we're gonna go back to pigeon pose, block out in front of us, hands on it, lifting through the chest and sinking into the hip flexors. Good, and opening up to the other side for a little seated dancer pose. Continuing on with our flow, we're gonna take it back up and breathe into that hamstring. And then stepping it forward into a forward fold, finding those bounces, finding more space in the hamstrings, rising on our toes, going deeper into the back body. But we're gonna stay up and releve, then squat it down. And then we're gonna go into a chair pose sequence. So putting the block in between our knees, tapping the ground for 3 times. Good, then releasing it, taking the block out, finding a stretch and standing straddle, letting all the tension just move down your back into the earth. Then finding your right hand on the mat, left arm up to the sky, doing a bind if that feels good to you, and then over to the other side. Here we go, staying with the flow. Good, walk those feet in, find your seat, and let's finish today's workout. Good, sitting nice and tall, spine aligned, shoulders down, jaw relaxed. Close your eyes if that feels good to you. Just taking a couple breaths, relaxing the nervous system, honoring yourself, honoring your body, and thanking yourself for hitting play, showing up, and moving today.